on ground. Order stack up, then the slip away. Every tick a test, every second pays. Woo! I can feel that roar through the iron door. Everybody praying for a little more. Hold your breath now. Read the tape fast. One wrong move and it won't last. Open fire. Open fire. Keep your name above the wire. Open fire. Open fire. Live through the market choir. Win some, lose some, stay in line. Take the hit, then take your time. Fire. Open fire. Hold your name above the wire. Buy-side sharks in the morning crush. Sell-side wolves in a sudden rush. Every green candle looks like a dare. Every red drop cuts the crowded air. Try to move clean in the panic storm. Stay alive when the numbers swarm. Grip that plan like a steel front gate. One deep breath can change your fate. Hold your breath now. Read the tape fast. One wrong move and it won't last. Open fire. Open fire. Keep your name above the wire. Open fire. Open fire. Live through the market choir. Win some, lose some, stay in line. Take the hit, then take your time. Open fire. Open fire. Hold your name above the wire. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Congas roll. Claps cut hard. Eyes on price. Go. Hands on guard. When the floor starts shaking and the whole thing spins. You don't chase the noise. You let the truth win. Open fire. Open fire. Keep your name above the wire. Open fire. Open fire. Live through the market choir. With some, lose some, stay in line. Take the hit, then take your time. Open fire. Open fire. Hold your name above the wire. what hunger can do. It puts on a diamond face, then it runs right through you. One step back, one breath in, a little less thunder, a little more skin. No more craving, no more show. I want my feet on the ground, where the real ones grow. Bet it all, bet it all, bet it all, baby. Bet it all, bet it all, bet it all, maybe. Ride too high, burn too fast, cash in my pockets, going in the blast. Bet it all, bet it all, bet it all, baby. I burned my lesson, now I know. Bet it all, and watch it go. Step up, step up, step up.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to New York Scalp session. We're starting early, 8 o'clock. We're going to go short today because I got my daughter's graduation. So I'm going to pop right out right before the New York Open. Right before the New York Open, I'm going to leave you with the New York Open, but I got a ton of stuff to show you. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Say hello to me. Give me a +1. Let me know if you guys are there. Let me know what you guys are doing. I got a million things I want to share with you today. We're trading for our friends at Funded Next today. Already two trades to the good. Scalp up, scalp down. I'll go through that. The BK indicator has been updated again. Just a very, very small update, but kind of really useful. We did this in London. I added the ATR value, the same ATR value you see up here, right to the last candle. So it really gives you immediate sense of where you want to be putting your targets, basically. If the ATR, to me, if the ATR is basically what I'm doing is half ATR is my target, 2 times ATR is my stop. That's my ratio that I'm working with. And it's basically approximate. So if I'm at 13, I'm basically going to go for 5-point target, which is exactly what I did here. Very easy, very clean scalp. London was like 27 ATR, so we were going for 10, 15 at certain points, and then it really died down. Really, really useful to have it on the last candle because you are constantly aware of volatility, which is exactly where you want to be. Also, because Funded Next trades both CFDs and futures. Let me show you what I did. We have, let me see, where am I? I have created a completely free Funded Next MT5 trading applet. If you guys want to just see how it works, look at this. First of all, everything is hotkey based. You can do point and click. You can buy with a point and click, and you can sell with a hotkey, and you can exit everything with a hotkey if you want to, just exactly like I did right now. In, out, boom, boom, boom. You can even stop and reverse on this one, which is very cool. Cancel key. Close key, close this particular chart if you want. You can set stops and targets by points or by price, either way. You can modify everything. You can also do partial exits, and you can do size up and down. So, for example, you start with like large size, and if you want to go to small size, just simply use the L key, and it will just take you down to the to the smallest size possible, and you can just bring it down like this if you wanted to. If I wanted to just bring it down like this, I could do it this way and bring it down to like the tiniest of sizes and trade up and down if I wanted to, like this, right? So just for argument's sake, let's say if I wanted to be a seller here, I could just sell it like this. I can add to the position, keep selling it, and as I'm adding, by the way, the other cool thing is it will keep the actual average price right here. So I know exactly what my average price is, whether I'm positive or negative. Obviously, I'm negative because of the spread. But if this thing goes down a little bit more, it's going to turn green and turn positive. I can average into the position. I can keep selling if I want to and just keep my average price kind of anchored and so on and so forth. It's really, really cool. Here it is. See that it goes positive, and I can hit the X button and get out of everything positively if I wanted to. So very, very useful tool, much, much more useful than anything we have ever had in futures. So if you're a CFD prop trader, this is an absolutely perfect complement to you. It's totally free for anybody who opens up a Funded Next account. So please go ahead and hope you're not late. No. We just started. We just got started, Laurentius. So and I'll show this to you again, guys, a little bit later. But if you're trading any kind of CFD prop on an MT5 account, this is a must tool. I mean, I essentially made it for myself a long time ago, and then I really improved it over the weekend to give you everything. It has trailing stops. It has scale out positions. It has time stops. There's a bunch of stuff in there that I'm not even going into. There's a full description of what it does, and it comes with that as well. So hopefully you guys like it. All you got to do is, as I said, any funded next account on the CFD side, you open it, take a screenshot, send it to me, and I'm happy to give this to you. So enjoy it. Obviously, the BK Dots indicator is still in its final week of freedom. So you could email me, contact@bktraders.com, and I will enable you for BK Dots. Definitely recommend that you update to the latest version, which is very simple to use, because it has like an ATR trail, basically sort of an instant ATR at the candle, and I use that very much to set my targets, and off of that set my stops by ATR. So the other thing that I'm going to tell you is we're actually going to give away 2, not 1, but 2 funded next accounts today. So if you want, they have a very simple system. Here's the link. You need to just simply register and fill out the form on that particular function. And tomorrow, I will reveal who the winners are. So if you want the funded next accounts, which are very cool, their CFD part of their prop has paid out $319 million in rewards. They have a new thing where you can buy an add-on and get 95% of the reward as part of your challenge. So if you pass the challenge, you get like 95% of the reward back to you, which is very cool. And obviously, you can use the MT5 tool to help you trade. So nice. By the way, like on the MT5 tool that you're seeing right now, like right now, I have this on a 5-minute chart. So like it will do the ATR on the 5-minute chart. You can't see it very well here because this is MT5, so it's really hard to show this to you on screen. But trust me, it's really helpful. It gives you, like right now, the 5-minute ATR is 36, right? So if you're trading on a longer term time frame, obviously you would be, because it's CFDs. I would be, so like right now, to give you an idea, you could be trading for like a 20-point target, 60, 70-point stop in terms of if you were scalping, or positionally like a 1 to 2, which is something that I would do. Definitely 20-point target, 40-point stop positionally on this thing. We're just, by the way, we're very close to, looks like we want to run the London lows here. So, if you're taking positional trades, this is very cool in terms of doing the stuff. BK Dots works on TradingView. Yes, BK Dots works on TradingView. Let's go back to our view where I've done. I'm going to trade futures with you, but for those of you guys who are trading CFDs, I wanted to make sure that you guys got all of that. It's a funded next account. Just simply, all you need to do is fill out this form, register yourself. There's links right in this form. Go to the website, register to win a free one, and also go buy yourself a free one, because if you buy one, I will give you this tool for free. Like I told you, I'll give you this tool for absolutely free. So it's really really useful for this. I'll just alternate to make you guys crazy. Now, we're trading the funded. I'm trading the funded next feuds, which is also very easy to do, and obviously fully integrated with TradingView, so you can see me trading it directly through TradingView. But if you want to trade MetaTrader 5, you have both. If you want to trade both, obviously you have the option to do both. So go out there, go crazy with the product. We really like it. One of our new sponsors. Really quality firm. They have a lot of options. I think it's 40% on the Flex account. So use the code PTEdge to get all the discounts you possibly can with them, both on the future side and on the CFD side. Sanity, I put the link in there, so hopefully you guys got that, right? Okay, so the basic idea of what we're doing is riding the waves, right? Trade every turn, as English says. Is English in the room? English, are you in the room? Is everybody? And I know I started early today, so everybody's probably crawling into the room right now. Say hello to me if you're in the room. We obviously had a massive decline. By the way, speaking of like what's going on in the market, let's take a look at the market intel. Something that we are very, very close to releasing. And let's see, look at the risk profile. 25, really kind of pretty ugly. Big sell-off in NAS. S&P not as bad, but NAS is really, really bad. We have here. I'll do my little boomer cam here. We have flash manufacturing 945 is the only big event here. Germany is already posted. UK flash posted. All of those posted. What's happening in the market news today? Well, they were edging lower. BFA pivots hawkish overnight, not calling for 75. Really, I think part of the thing is that the fear of Fed tightening is outweighing almost all of the benefits of oil declining, and I think you've seen lots of profit taking. SpaceX is probably the poster child for profit taking, right? Because it had the biggest pump. It's kind of having the biggest dump now. Trims chip and hyperscale exposures, rotation away from heavy apex, and it's okay. So a lot of apex, a lot of AI capex rotation, and that's pretty. Oh wow, that's interesting. Oh, I didn't even know that. Did you guys know this? Look how cool this. By the way, look how cool AI Intel is at gathering this. The guy who runs Gemini left for OpenAI and DeepMind. Really? Huh. And the other guy goes to Anthropic. Wow, super interesting. Super interesting. I actually like Gemini these days, although, of course, I'm using Anthropic mostly. Anyways, the cool thing I want to show you is this is an absolutely amazing tool. And if you want it, it's going to be coming next week. Next week is going to be release day. We already have like almost 1,000 people on the wait list signed up for this. If you want to put yourself on the wait list, let me give you the link. Here we go. Hang on. Here's the link. All you need to do is put yourself on the link. The best thing about the Market Trap newsletter is it will never, ever be a subscription. Just one lifetime price, and you will have it forever. This is like the most amazing thing. We basically put together the power of AI. Let me show you what that's going to look like as a delivery mechanism. It's obviously going to be an ever-living website that constantly updates every hour on the hour, but it does 2 times a day updates to your email box. So, one of them, probably the best way to look at this is we have a private Telegram channel in which it delivers. Oops, hang on a second. Get over here. Go away. Here it is. Let me show you what it does. So this is today. So just imagine you're in Telegram. Like the greatest thing is you're totally mobile. You get this delivered 7 o'clock. Tells you everything that's going on. Tells you all of the P&Ls. And if you want the full thing, it has the PDF on there. So you could actually look at the PDF, which is the PDF is the email version that we sent to everybody. And it talks about all of the stuff on the PDF site. So you get it both ways. Really, really beautifully well delivered, and it goes into a private Discord channel too. So I find it really, really useful in the morning when it comes into my Telegram message, because I know right away, boom, it came in. I want to know everything that's going on. Gives me a really, really quick rundown. Super useful. So as I said, we kind of made it for ourselves, but we realized that every trader in the world could really use it. It's when Kay and I used to be on Wall Street, there was something called a sales letter, a sales trader letter, which is like some guy overnight. I used to actually write one myself when we were at FXEM, that would kind of summarize all of the major thematics of the night, so that you wouldn't walk in blind into the trading session, which is exactly why we call it a market trap, because most retail traders just walk in blind and get their head handed to them. So this is much better than anything we've ever done, because it uses like 3 different AIs. It uses Grok, it uses Anthropic, it uses ChatGPT to collect and collate some of the best data around. And it updates on the website every hour on the hour. So very cool. So everybody enjoy. Make sure you guys sign up for that, because I said it's going to be a very useful product for everybody. The indicator is also coming, but the indicator you can have as long as you email me, you can have it for free for the next 3 or 4 more days to kind of check out how it trades, what it does, and all of the stuff around it. Yeah, it's really useful. Yes, exactly. I honestly, Kathy is the fund queen, right? I actually made it for her, and like she doesn't start her day without it. Like she would spend 45 minutes perusing through every stupid newspaper in the world, or news source in the world, trying to call and collate all the information that she needed. Now everything comes to her, including, by the way, like all of the economic data, that's the most important thing. What's the economic data on the calendar? What's the Fed doing? What's the central banks doing? Like I didn't show this to you because we don't really trade FX. But anybody who's an FX trader, like you can't live without this. This tells you all the FX movements, plus something that's very hard to get because mainstream media doesn't really cover this. You really have to have very specific search mechanisms to find the G7 central bank comments, and those things move markets all the time. So this is all the key. If you're trading FX, you can't live without this. This is going to tell you everything you need to know, and the G7 releases. So very cool. Hope you guys all sign up. Should be really nice. Just took out London lows. Yes. I'm actually, while I was yapping, London lows are over here. Didn't quite take them out. Not according to my London lows, but close enough. I mean, we're definitely coming back into the thing. But as I was saying to the guys in London, look, it's really rare. Maybe today is Armageddon day. Maybe today is Gemini Armageddon day, and AI gets completely decimated, and we have this massive profit-taking move in AI where it's at minus 10% day, and it's the only trade is to the short side. Maybe, but 9 out of 10 times, what happens is Europe panic eventually creates U.S. Reversal. I don't know if that's going to happen today. As I say, we always have an exception to the rule, but don't kind of assume that just because we're selling hard now doesn't mean we can't be above 30,000 by the end of the day. But if we do go down, we're going to take out 29,000, no problem. This could be a minus 5% day in NASDAQ. If they want to liquidate, the hell out of this thing. Oh my God, man. What the fuck is going on over there? It looks like somebody's just like literally dragging the street. Hang on a second, guys. I got to check this out. I'll be right back. What the fuck is going on? Hang on. Jackhammering the street. Perfect. The jackhammering, literally, you might as well just put a drill into my head right now. They're just jackhammering the street right now. So sorry, it's like a ton of noise. I had to close the windows. It's not going to do much good, but better than nothing. Here's I want to show you something cool. So if you're trading, like remember I told you that the 5-minute chart is much more of a positional chart. This is a 5-minute chart. Look how much more negative this looks on a 5-minute chart. If you're trading this on the CFD side. And it does the same ATR reading over here, all that kind of stuff. ATR, by the way, 36 still. So still like it's basically a 20-40 trade on a 5-minute chart. So I really love having both of them on the on the screens here. But let's go back to feuds and see what we can do. Hey, English, how are you? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Give me a +1. Tell me how you guys doing. A little bit of a short session today because my daughter's graduation, so I'm gonna boogie out right in the US Open. We're gonna try and do a couple. We already did a couple of trades on the Open. So the bread and butter trade that we do, that I do, that everybody else does different things in my room, but the bread and butter trade that I do off the indicator that we have is neon to neon. So a neon candle is a candle that is an explosion candle in one direction, right? So once it establishes this direction, once it reverses and we get an explosion candle the other, this catches all the longs. It trips them up. It catches all the longs with their pants down. So that creates natural selling flow and therefore creates continuity, which is what we're trying to trade. So whenever I get a neon to neon reversal, I want to trade that. Conversely, when we do lots and lots of selling, right? Eventually it consolidates. If we start pushing up, that catches all the late shorts in a short squeeze. And if it starts pushing up in a really high format, that pushes prices up on a continuity basis. So that's the basic setup. When we get these long extended moves, we just have to be very, very patient. There's two things you can do. You can be very patient, or you can kind of gamble, which I'm happy to do with you guys. And I love to do this, sometimes on my own accounts. And we'll do this in the other account. We'll do this in the fuck around account here a little bit. Here's what I want to show you. So in this particular case, this is a 16. I'm going to trade 40.80. I'm going to be a buyer here. And so why am I a buyer here? I'm a buyer here because we've had a very, very long, like a 40-minute decline. We know that, and that's why I'm a buyer here. We know that actuarially, when we have like a 40-minute segment, it's pretty much like only 5 to 3% of all trend segments go that long. So there's a natural tendency to bounce. And when do you want to buy the bounce? You don't want to buy the bounce when it's bouncing. You want to buy the bounce at the absolute low of the red candle, because that's your least amount of risk. You're buying it literally at the exhaustion point of the shorts. The shorts are like trying to drive it into the ground and they hit cement, and you want to be that cement. So that's why, I love buying it on the low, which is why, we did that. And that was a nice, clean little degen scalp. When we don't have our reversal scalps in place, those are the kind of things sometimes we'll look to do to go against the move. But only after we've had a very, very long, exhaustive move. And generally it needs to be at least 20 minutes long. So it's 8:05 to 8:27, basically about 20 minutes long. That's, 95% of all trend segments don't last that long. So if we're kind of trading on a actuarial basis, thank you, Lee. You ain't walking in blind. I love that. Don't walk in blind. I'm stealing that, Leafy. That is a great line. Don't walk in blind. I love that. By the way, guys, so everybody who's on the wait list, just kind of let you know, if you're interested, oh my fucking God, I cannot believe these guys are going to drill all morning long. I'm sorry about bitching. I sound like a little whiny bitch, but they literally jackhammering onto my head right now. So what I was going to say is, if you guys are interested in creating your own strategies without ever knowing a single line of code, without ever knowing how to even talk properly to AI, one of the things that we're going to be creating, with this tool is like a completely separate little thing called AI Traders Club, which I'm going to lead, where we're going to get together twice a month and we're going to bust out a fresh new strategy every single month for like 12 months straight, using all of this very, very cool point and click tools that I created for you, where you just simply talk. It's all going to be like, I created all these incredibly beautiful templates for you that are fully functioning strategies and indicators on TradingView, and we're going to be able to just with normal English language modify them any way you like. to make them your own strategies, or combine them, or synthesize them, do a million different things. So if you're interested in that, that's going to be sort of my own little pet project for the second half of this year, the AI Traders Club. And that's going to be also coming with the next week. So watch out for that. It'll be part of the market trip. If you want the market trap, you'll be able to join that as well. So pretty cool. Look at this. We're getting a reversal signal, right? So here we go. Neon to neon, right? Now, ATR 16, half that is about 8. I'm going to go 1040 on the thing, and then probably contract my take profit to about 8. Yeah, guaranteed. This is the beautiful thing. I created something that will print perfect on the first try. That's the cool thing. That's the beauty of this aspect of AI Traders Club. Plus, if you have any issues, I will be there to help guide you. But it's really, really cool. It's like you just literally press a button and it will generate a fully perfect, customized prompt that will then generate a fully perfect, fully functioning working system right out of the gate. And there's like about 25 of those that I created. Everything from alert systems to volatility systems to trend systems to reversal systems to anything else, you name it. And then we can modify all those things like that. Okay, we'll set everybody up after the show, or maybe a little bit later today because I got to go to my daughter's graduation. No turns so far, and this is the beautiful part about the indicator. You notice that no signal, no trade, right? Look at this. Had we been stupid enough to kind of follow it, that would have been probably a stop out because it was a fake out, not a breakout. We're still selling heavy, still testing London lows. Where's Astrologer? Astrologer, are you in the room yet? Has he come in? Astrologer. Are you there, my friend? Astrologer loves to trade London lows. It's a little bit early, but he always tries to make bid right underneath here. So we'll see what he's doing over there. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Who's new in the room here today with me? Come say hello to me. We are scalping. I'm waiting patiently for a reversal signal, which may or not be coming. ATR increasing now to 17.2. Volatility definitely going to start to pick up as we get close to New York. We're probably going to go to 25 on the New York Open. I'm not going to be there with you. Hey, Zelalam, where are you from, my friend? But watch it. So everybody who's got dots, be sure delete the old one, put the new one on there that has the ATR right on the candle. And we're testing London lows. Man, I got to tell you, if this dumps through London lows like right now, and prints a deep red candle, a neon red, I got to be a buyer. Even I don't give a shit if this is gonna. I mean, this is just for fun and profit. I got to be because I think they're going to sweep the London lows as a stop dump, and then going to try and pump it back up. What a fake patience is key. Oh, what a fake out. Yeah, what a fake out it was. Yeah. Ethiopia. Wow. Very cool. Very cool, my friend. All right, I'm waiting. I'm going to get long this thing. Let's see if it pumps. Come on. Resolve. Oh, very close. Oh, you know what I needed? No, it's okay. Okay, done. Nice. Another scalp. So I'm scalping against trend just for basically shits and giggles. This is not our setup trade. Our regular let's be follow the trading plan trade is the switch trade from green to red, red to green. We trade the waves. But we have a very, very long move here that sort of had a pause and now is kind of re-establishing its lows. It looks like it wants to run the 2700. So we'll stay a little bit patient here. But my vibe is, again, this is going to be a bounce trade sooner rather than later. There we go. See, right almost to the 700, right almost to the 700, 707. Would you be a buyer? What the fuck? Let's try it. I'm a little bit late. I should have been buying on the close, but let's see. Let's see if it's going to work again. I'll take the scalp. I'll take the scalp. All right, nice. So 2 to 3 counter trend scalps against this move. Using my indicator to basically find extreme motion. This is, this can be either seen as momentum or extreme sell-off, depending on where you are. This is the whole point of understanding market price action. Everything about market price action is context, right? If you're at the beginning of the move, it's almost always great to be momentum. If you're at the end of the move, you want to be looking for the for the opposite trades. Context is everything. I remember I wrote this one column long time ago, maybe like 10 years ago. There was a guy who was like this violin virtuoso who played Carnegie Hall, and he was in Washington, D.C. to play the Lincoln. Is it the Lincoln Center in Washington, D.C.? Whatever the fuck the high cultural. Is it Lincoln Center in Washington? The Lincoln Center of Performing Arts? Or is that in New York? What is the one in Washington called? Whatever, I forget. Anyways, so he was like gonna perform in front of crowd of 3,000 people, each one of them paying like $500 a ticket, because this guy was a virtuoso. Kennedy Center. Oh my God, Kennedy Center. Thank you. It's Lincoln Center is in New York. It's the Kennedy Center. Thank you, Ben. Ben is always my fact checker. So he was going to perform in front of the Kennedy Center that night. So he decides, just for fun, to go out into the Washington subway, right, during the day, and just play on the subway station, for the crowd. Opens up his violin case, and people are walking by, and he's playing most beautiful classical music in the most incredible way possible. First of all, 90% of people just walk by, don't even pay any attention to him. A few people that stop by drop a quarter or drop $1 into his pocket, right? And like by the end of by end of his session, I think he made $18 doing this. And it was just like this was like the greatest example of context is everything. That night, that guy was going to collect $50,000 in performance fees from some of the most cultured and wealthiest people in Washington, D.C. And that afternoon, he barely made enough money for a sandwich doing the exact same thing. And I always love that example because a red candle is a sell when it's here, and a red candle is a buy when it's here. It's the same idea. Context is everything, right? Sometimes something is good. Sometimes something is not so good, or sometimes something is very expensive, and sometimes something is very, very cheap. It's all about context. So, anyways, that's just the story I always use whenever I'm trying to read the market. Oh, so everybody, please don't forget, we are auctioning off 2 funded next accounts. So I'm putting in the link over here. Let me just actually take you to the link. Let me take you to the link. So just kind of walk you through what you need to do. You got to do 2 things. You got to register using Funded Edge, and then fill out everything here. It's like 4 or 5 things here. Press the button, and tomorrow I will be able to tell you who the winners are. It's two accounts, 2 25K accounts. So be sure to get them. Really, really cool trade. And of course, anybody who opens up Funded Next account gets the MT5 tool totally free, which is, as I showed you, very, very cool, right? Let's see. We're going to do, let's buy positionally. I'm going to buy positionally right now. Oops, I did not buy. What happened to me? oh, because my stops and targets are very, very tight. I was like, oh, all right, let's raise the stop here by 1,000. And let's raise the target by a couple of hundred. There we go. Cool. And now we'll stay positioning. And if this thing works, what I want to show you is actually, let's get a little bit bigger. Watch this. Watch how cool this is. I can just press the B button. You don't see me pressing the B button, but I can press the B button forever. Like you can't do this in any other software where you can be just so fast at entering positions. And if I wanted to get rid of the whole position, I could just press the X button and just be gone. This is super good. Like if you just want to get out of it, you can press the position. And if I wanted to just, let me do this again. Let me show this to you again. I can buy this, buy this, buy this. And let's say I don't like it. I want to reverse. I just press the R button. Watch this. Boom, I'm totally reversed, right? Really awesome in the ability to be able to flip stuff around and trade it. But I want to get long. I actually want to get long here. So we'll stay long. And if this thing works, then I'm going to show you how to do a partial exit. This thing can do a quarter exit, a third exit, a half exit on the position. Matter of fact, I think it's moving up. So I can actually show you. See, if I go in right over here and partial exit, I can do a P right over here, close half, right? And I just closed half my position really, really nicely, right? In the whole idea, partial exit, and I left the other position open. Very, very flexible trade. Also, I'm not even showing this to you, but it keeps the count of how much of a buffer you have. So it knows exactly what the rules are for funded next in terms of what you're allowed to trade. This is a $50,000 account. You know how much of a buffer you have. And if you want to set it and you say, if I've lost 50% of my buffer, I don't want to trade for the rest of the day, it will automatically shut down and not let you do trades. It's actually has like a gradation of like 80, 85, 90 on the defaults, but you can change all those defaults. Anyways, we got trades on the other side. Let's go. We got trades on the other side. So we're going to buy here at 20. ATR now just, rose to 20. So we can go 10, half of our ATR as our target. See if we can make this thing a play. And if it comes down against me, like right now, I may buy just a little bit more to blend myself in, see if we can resolve this a little bit faster. And if it doesn't work, that means the sellers are still in control. We don't have any bounce just yet. We'll have to wait on the next one to try to resolve it. But let's see if we get a little bit of a bounce here. How does that work with firm rules? It's got the intelligence built in. It's in my EA. It knows the firm rules and it totally automatically updates you. It went to break even. I could have taken the break even pause, but I was just being a little greedy. And probably the piggy is going to get slaughtered. Trying to resolve this trade quickly and you know what? I'm getting out of it. Fuck. Sorry. See, I wish I had my tool. I wish I had my MT5 tool. All right, I got out of this just a little bit flat. If I get if it goes neon again, I'll go again. My view is, hey, we always have a chance to take a second attempt at a scalp. But if the thing isn't moving our way, get out. I don't need to take the full hit. I've gotten out in the earlier bump where I was just mildly flat, but I thought we might have a little bit more juice here. Generally, my mindset when I'm trading is If I'm on the first entry, I want it to go to full target. If I'm on the second entry, I'm just looking to basically neutralize the trade, so I don't have to absorb the full stop. There are two ways to win. One is to hit every single target you can, and two is to minimize the full stop that you absorb as much as possible. Both ways are actually incredibly valuable to your overall P&L. So if you have that mindset, it really helps you stay positive throughout the day. So starting to pump up a little bit. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning to happy Tuesday to everybody. Nice to see everybody aboard. We're going to trade Asia tonight, guys. We are going to trade Asia. We're going to rock and roll with Asia, and I'm going to trade gold in Asia. Usually I never trade gold in Asia, but I am going to go. Especially with the new neon to neon strategy, we're going to trade gold as well, especially with the ATR, because I love the ATR. Actually, it really helps me trade gold as well. But in the morning, I really want to trade NAS today. I see you guys emailing me for the indicator. No problem. I'll take care of you after the show. Okay. Oh, we're looking reversing, right? So we're going to go short this thing if this holds red. We're going to go the other way around. Yet another reason for us to have dumped that that trade, because it wasn't working. Well, here's the thing. This is very cool, Leafy, about pivoting. We don't just randomly pivot. Go, oh, and now I'm short. No, there has to be a sequence, and that sequence is because it's by very definition pausable. Like there's a pause from being long to being short. That's a really, really important pause. That's kind of like what helped, because I also go absolutely. I used to love. Okay, short here. Short here on this trade. ATR is 18, so I want to be probably like +7 over here. We'll stay underneath here like this. Let's see if we can make this trade on the reverse side. The very fact that there's like a 4 or 5 minute pause between each one of the signals really keeps you more or less grounded. Doesn't mean that that that's always going to work. You're going to get we could easily get whipsawed. Red to green, red to green. Sometimes you're going to go into this kind of a chop, wood chopper. That's just part of market action. So you have to just absorb that because we're trading small size. None of that is really going to affect us much. But for the most part, the turns are gonna really work in your favor as long as you trust them. You got to trust the turns. But today, right now, it's clearly getting chopped. This is very interesting. We're definitely getting into the chop and bop here. So green fails, red fails. Usually the third signal is the true breakout signal. So we'll see. Just staying patient. I'm going to get rid of all the execution marks so it doesn't pollute the chart, doesn't confuse the chart. Yeah, volume kind of volume and ATR both kind of die out at the same time, right? You kind of see that a little bit. I mean, we haven't had this. This is our death net. This is our death valley. The 20-point chop range. We haven't had that all night long. It's been the greatest moves. Everything has just been up or down. Whenever we have the V-shaped moves, we are guaranteed to make money. Where we die in the chop, so you just have to really, really stay patient and absorb the chop until it eventually starts to break out. So I took this one. I basically scratched on this one. I took this one. I may have to take the full stop on this one. We'll have to see. I'm certainly not adding to the position. In this particular case, the only time I would add to the position is if we drop below my entry and press it down, because at that point I would have confidence that they're going to take it down. I'll try to press it and see if I can get a double win out of the trade. But there's no reason right now to average into the trade, because this looks like kind of a cement bottom, and this is the London low against which everybody is sort of holding support. So let's see if they want to bust the London low, which is basically this trade. Also, remember, again, context, right? I sort of like jumped on a reversal, but had I been a little bit more nuanced, what I say to you, it's been a 50-minute downtrend, right? Those kind of things die out usually, and the trade actuarially always trades the other way. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to get out of this trade. I don't like this trade. I just kind of talk myself out of it. Even if it goes my way, I'd rather be out of this trade, because actuarially this is a kind of a dumb trade to be short. The trade here is wait for the next long break. Unless we are, as I said, the only exception to the rule is if we are in a massive bear vortex. If we're in a 5% down day, but I think they're starting to rebuild the longs, and if this shows up as a long, we're gonna go the other way around. The vol kind of dies out. 30 seconds left. I'm going to front run this trade. I usually wait for the candle to close, but I'm kind of front running the trade because I'm expecting the candle to break out to the upside. And it may. Look at that. Look at that. It fakes me out again. Wow, nice. Okay, still a neon candle, so we're going to hold the trade here. But I'm going to add to the neon candle over here. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but should be a pretty high probability move here. Hey, how are you? Welcome to the show. We are on the chopping block. We're in the wood chopper for the last 20 minutes. Price has just not moved anywhere between 40 points, which is nothing in NASDAQ. And I'm trying to basically repair this trade. I thought the trade was going to be a positive trade. It kind of died out on me. So I'm just trying to see if I can revive the trade to the upside. Let's see if we can move the 759s. Not a lot of traction. No, we had a really, really good day beforehand. This is the first tiny bit of difficulty we ran into. We had a great day in London, good opening in New York. I've had good success across all my other accounts. This is the only account. Remember, the other thing I do, by the way, and this is why you want to have 4 or 5 prop accounts. This is what I really recommend: is you rotate. You have success. You have a run of like 4 or 5 successful trades. You rotate to the next account. This is the way you preserve equity. And if you run into a bad luck, it only affects one account, does not affect all the accounts. Asia was really, really, yeah, crazy. Ooh, look at this. We are just, look at this moves. We are really, really on the chopping block here. Okay, so they really want to test the London lows. It's pretty obvious. They want to test London lows, and that's 700. They ran it down, but the buyers just brought it right back up. I'm not holding my breath, but the fact that the buyers brought it up is a pretty good sign that maybe the sellers just don't have the power to run the stops yet, because they clearly want to run the stops here. And this is where you get the tug of war, depending, going to win, because if the buyers can get up, get a couple of neons up, they're going to squeeze the hell out of the sellers. But right now, it's still a battle. So they brought it up. We're above the moving average. The slope is positive. Let's see how much momentum they can get to the upside. Back to the 42s. Can we run it to the 60s? Time is it? It's not 9 o'clock yet. Still a lot of two-way trade, man. Nobody's got power just yet. Yeah, we're talking about the 5-minute candles. I mean, I was showing on the MT5, the 5-minute chart, that the 5-minute candles have really long duration signals, which are really, really good, and definitely worth checking out. It's just that we're degenerates here, so we're scalping the 1 minute. But if you have the patience to trade the 5-minute, it's a super interesting, probably much more. It's certainly much more profitable chart because you have much bigger duration, and the ATRs are bigger, so you can adjust your stops and targets much better. By the way, everybody who's got the BK dots, the ATR now, I also added the ATR right on the candle, so you can serve contextually where we are as far as volatility goes. 8:58, 2 minutes to 9 o'clock. Man, market just died. Like, really, wow. This is the deadest I've seen in a long, long time. They have not. It was so much fun trading it. Look at this. This is the Murphy's rule of life for me. By the way, I'm going to get out of this because the moment I was in this for the green neon. The moment I get a red neon, that's a reversal signal for me. I don't give a shit. What I should be doing is I need to be out, and the clear signal now is still to the short side. That means the sellers really want to run that London low. If this disappears, great. I'm going to wait till the close. If the candle stays, then the probability is they're going to run the London low. So we're going to adjust. See if we can make this run. All right, I'm selling this on the fact that it closed on the lows. Not quite a neon, but closed on the lows. Let's see if I can get some movement here. Neons are super strong reds or super strong greens. They're called pull-away candles. I thought I had a pull-away candle there. It didn't quite. It touched the moving average, so it did not print as strong as I want it to be. Wow. I'm just kidding. It's just chop suey today in this thing. Wow. By the way, I don't think chop suey means, well, I guess it's chopped, right? That's what it was. It was chopped vegetable. So I guess the word chop is correct there. Holding now above the range. Let's see if we can get any movement. If I get a neon red, I want to add to this. But like, man, this is, this is the buzzsaw. Like, wow. The 1 hour out of 24 that really, really, really sucks. We just died. We just literally died. Really fascinating. The 1 hour you think everybody would be really coming in. It seems to be a perfect balance. This is a beautiful thing about the markets. They always surprise you. It's perfect balance between buyers and the sellers right now. Nobody moving the market. This is the kind of price action you get like at 2 o'clock at night, and it's the 8 o'clock price action with pre North America. Really crazy. Slope still red. ATR below 18 seconds. I want to see a neon so that I could hopefully maybe add to the position. Maybe this one will be the neon trade. Here comes the neon trade. Come on, baby. Now we hate price agreement. We need to see price divergence. The whole point of momentum is price divergence. All right, getting a little bit of momentum. 25 seconds left. Man, nobody's moving anything here. Let's go. Four or 5 seconds left. Okay, short here. Add to the position. That's popping against me. Let's see if I can resolve this. Come on, baby. Really want to go towards that London low. That's the trade. They're trying to run it to run the London low. They're really holding it back. Oh, wow. Impressive battle here. London low is right here where it says London low, 29.70. We're going to use my favorite tool, the Boomer Cam. Really, really choppy here. Last night was really great. All right, starting to move. Come on. There we go. I'm going to take this now. Nice. Okay, we took that back. That was a nice 100-point clip here. Didn't quite make the London low because my whole point was if it wasn't going to flush it, I'm not going to wait for it to kind of test and bounce it. 7/8 of a loaf is better than none. So we were like literally at target, and I just took it. So patience paid off a little bit here, but that was a brutally slow and mind-numbingly annoying trade. All right, now we got time. Now the natural trade is to bounce, right? Maybe they flush the London low one more time, But a natural trade now is to bounce. What's really amazing is the move down. So the ATR decline. We were like 18, 19, now it came down to 17. That is just a very, usually, you accelerate the movement, volatility accelerates. It kind of declined. Yeah, it's a bear again. Remember, this is the stock market. It looks bearish, which means it's probably bullish. Like you cannot trust what you see. Yeah, it's like Wayne Gretzky. You got to go to where the puck is going to be, not where the puck is. And the natural level is the ICT sell blocks over here to bust those, right? Because those are the first primary short areas where people are going to get, squeezed for their stops. Like, where do you want to go hunting for the stops? Right there in the sell blocks. So we're just going to have to be patient now. Or as patient as long as I can be with you, which is like maybe another 10, 15 minutes before I got to go. But I guarantee you today is going to be a really fun day to trade. I wish I could trade it with you. But instead, I'm going to have to listen to endless drones of graduation nonsense. Look how slow it is. Just unbelievable, right? It's like a slow motion car wreck. Nobody's moving shit around. I'm just shocked. That 707 level, just holding. Like nobody wants to dump. Feels like now maybe they want to dump a little bit through it. Now, if this thing dumps, almost a absolute certainty is going to go to 675 or lower. Like, here comes the run. Like, can they break the run here? 702, they break the London lows finally. But still, very slow. No big dump. Wow. And volatility keeps compressing. We're at 16 and a half. We're started around like almost 20, right? Really interesting. All right, let me make sure you guys put yourselves down for the Funded Next raffle. Hanskin says all the 5-minute dots since 5 a.m. made it. Yeah, that's awesome. What are you trading? What are you trading the 5 minutes dots with? Like, what's your stop and targets on that? What's your brackets on that? Here's the Funded Next link, guys, for the raffle. Make sure you put yourselves down. Tomorrow, I'll let you know who won. Ten risk, 20 target. 10 risk, 20 target. Target is trailing. Okay. You mean risk is trailing? Sorry. You're trailing the risk. So you're in at 10. It goes to, if it goes to break even, you kind of move it up. What are you trailing it with? We're still in the London session. New York opens up in 15 minutes. What are you trailing it with, Haskin? Like, what's your ratios? Oh wait, you're trading MES. You're not trading. Oh. You're trading 1020 on MES. Oh well, that's a much wider. That's a much wider set. I was like 1020 on NQ is a blink of an eye. 1020 MES is basically like 100 200 on NQ. It's a much wider set. It makes sense. There we go. We're finally busting the 700 level, guys. Come on. Show me some love here, man. Wow. Oh, it really sucks because I know the volatility is going to explode the moment New York opens up, and I can't trade it with you guys. I'll try something here. There we go. So I'm moving in, moving out. So I'm moving in. I feel like I'm out of camera shot half the time because my camera is a little bit unbalanced here. Back to the downside. I'm going to scalp this up, guys, just because I'm bored. And I got shits and giggles. Let's see if we bounce. If we bounce, we bounce. We don't bounce. We don't bounce. But I mean, there's nothing really here telling me that it's a bounce. Just the very fact that it kind of like touched the lows, bounced back up, feels like they want to. Maybe they can run it back up to the 700. There's nothing here. Like, to be honest with you, what I need to be waiting. I need to be waiting for a green neon. But I'm just bored and I have to go. So I don't have any other trades to make with you guys. Okay, let this be a red candle. And I actually want to be a buyer of that red candle if it comes in. But if it's not, then maybe it'll bounce. There we go. And that was the final trade of the day, unfortunately, guys. But it worked. So why did I kind of like decide to take a punt on this? It was London session. They didn't really flush it like I thought to 75. They touched it, came back up, and I was like, okay, maybe worth it for us to play it. And now actually we're getting a reversal signal. Like, this is a legit reversal signal, right? So if this stays, it's probably going to be a good signal. But I can't stay for it with you guys because I gotta go get myself ready. But pretty confident this is gonna work for you guys as a reversal signal. Again, the ATR is 18, so this is like we're going for like half of ATR, so it's about 10-point trade. It's a 10-point trade, 8-point trade basically on the move. How much time do I have? 13. Okay, maybe I'll hang with you for this one trade. Let me see if I can hang with you for this one trade. Okay, let's get long here. Let's see if it'll push. And I want to actually get. It's about 8. I want to see if I can make this on an 8. All right, add to the position. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Okay. This looks like we're just having another reversal move here. I'm gonna hang this. I gotta go, so I'll hang this. I'll let you know tomorrow if this thing survived the move. It looks like it's not going to. And if it didn't, I think the next move is going to be the next move up is going to be a good one. All right, guys, I got to run. I see everybody tomorrow. Thank you so much. I see everybody tonight for Asia. Everybody have a great day. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.